What is up, YouTube? Currently outside the gym. Just took my pre-workout. We're about to go hit it again today. So we're gonna do a back and bicep workout, so stay tuned. All right, we're in the gym now. About to start with some warm-ups. I'm gonna do 2 plates, 245s to start off with. Get some blood flowing into the back. I really like this machine. I feel like I can really feel it in my back when I load it with a lot of weight. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I hit chest day yesterday and my whole body's still kind of sore. So hopefully that doesn't get into the way of today's workout. I'm still gonna try and push a little bit. I'm just trying to get some blood back into the back. Really trying to squeeze in the back. Relatively speaking, I feel like my back is one of my my strongest muscles. All right, I think that's a solid warm up. Let's do some weight now. All right, you can't see. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I got 3 plates loaded up. 345s loaded up, so we're gonna see how this feels. Once again, it's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks, so I'm not trying to overdo it, but still trying to get a solid workout in, so let's try this. Oh, buddy. Today's gonna be a long day. I always like it when the next day after doing a workout, you feel that soreness. I feel like there's a certain, it's like this good feeling that you get because you know you did something, you know? Even if some of them critique saying that it wasn't perfect form, it don't matter. You know, at this point, everybody is gonna critique form and whatnot. As long as you're actually exercising, I think that's what counts. We live in a world now where 30 minutes of physical activity is too much, so hey. I feel like the last video I did, it was a really long video, 45 minutes. So I'm gonna try and shorten it up a little bit today. I don't know, I like doing long format, but I think 45 minutes was a little extensive. I think it was like 43 minutes to be exact, but it was a little extensive, so try to shorten it up a little bit. All right, let's do another set. I really feel that stretch in my lats. It's kind of what I was looking for today. Ooh. Get that blood pumping back into that lat. Everything's cracking today. Oh. Got my neck cracking. No, go ahead. No, that's not the weight I'm using. For those of you that are generally curious, yes, I am shooting with a different lens today. I got a different lens. It's actually a Sigma 10 to 18 millimeter 2.8 f-stop lens. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Let me know what you prefer. Because I did use a different lens on the last video. The last video, it was a much closer lens. It was a Sigma 2470 millimeter, same apertures. It was a 2.8. I don't know, let me know what you think is better. This lens, which is a lot wider, so you get a bigger picture of the gym that I'm in. Or do you prefer the other one, which was just closer up, you know, just basically just me, not so much of the surroundings. Let me know. All right. Stop trying to put it off and actually lift the weights. It's like what Ronnie Coleman said one day. He said, everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but ain't nobody want to lift no heavy ass weight. So I've been out for half a plate. What time do you guys usually go to the gym? I tend to go at night. I don't know. I like the atmosphere a lot better. There's less people. There's a lot less people. And I don't know, the machines are more available. So when you go throughout the day at like, you know, peak gym time, like 5 in the afternoon, like you can barely get a workout in. So if you're one of those people that don't like going because you say there's too many people, then go at night. I think it's a lot better to go at night. You know, less people, less traffic, less hassle. You go straight home, shower, eat, and you get some rest in. So that's my 2 cents. All right, I'm ready. Last one wasn't going up. Definitely not. Oh boy. We're about to go over to some close grip. I don't know, something target more lat. So maybe like a close grip, you know, pull down, something like that. Let's test that out. Something like this. If I can find that handle. I went to go steal it. I'm just joking. Let's do this. So this is probably one of my favorite exercises. If you can get those last few couple of reps in, like even if you're just doing like half a rep, I know people got mixed opinions on that. I think it's worth the extra 5 to 10 seconds of doing those like half reps or partials. I don't know, I think like it helps train your muscle to like get used to those extra reps, and like slowly but surely, you know, eventually you'll be able to get that full rep in. I think those 3 extra reps, or half reps rather, do count. Oh boy. I just came from a birthday party, and you're wondering what my pre-workout meal was, oh buddy, you'd be up for a surprise. Just some Chipotle chicken. There was a bit of barbecue. There was some rice, but like I'm not talking about just white, healthy, no oil, cooked rice. No, I'm talking about the drizzled in oil, Hispanic type of rice. If you're Hispanic, you know what I'm talking about. So, I don't know, I feel like carbs are doing their thing, but so is the extra oil and fat that I consume from it. So I'm feeling a little sluggish today, but hey, we're gonna make the best out of it. All right, let's do another set. Enough talking about food, let's actually work out. I don't like being that person that's constantly yelling at the gym or constantly groaning. But sometimes there's like no other way to get that extra rep in. You have to, you know, make some kind of noise, even if it's like a something, you know. I feel like it helps get that last rep in. All right, we're gonna switch over to some rows, some cable rows. Let's just jump straight into it. Cough doesn't wanna go. The sickness is, oh. I swear, these rows, they always feel like, ever watch those movies of like, you know, the Spartans when they were like across the sea and they just had to like, you know, constantly have to row? That's what it feels like. I don't know, but there's something about coming to the gym and just, you know, working on yourself. I know many people don't get it. There's a lot of people that don't get it actually. You know, they're always wondering why we go to the gym, why we train so often, why do this, why spend money on a... At the end of the day, you're working on yourself. So it really doesn't matter what anybody else has to say. As long as you're working on yourself and you're growing, I think that's what matters. I don't know. I think there's something good that always comes out of working on yourself. Putting yourself first, you know, working on your body, working on your mindset, working on your mind, just constantly. Something about that consistency that just feels good, you know. Also, like, I feel like you start to fall in love with the progress of, you know, not seeing nothing, because it all adds up consistently, you know. It adds up. I mean, because in the beginning, once you start, like, you don't see any progress. And then as the months go by, then you start to see like, oh, I lost some fat here, I lost some weight here. I don't know, there's something about that you can't beat, so. All right, we're gonna switch over to some bicep. Getting some bicep action in. I use this easy bar. Let's see what we can do. set. Second set was a little different. It wasn't coming down all the way. Just to, you know, get some blood pumping into the biceps. I feel like non-gym goers, they have no idea what it feels like to like have like a bicep pump. You can't beat a chest pump or a bicep pump. I think that's like the best kind of pumps that you could have. Because yes, it feels good like when you have like a super quad pump. But there's just something about the chest pump and the bicep pump you just can't beat. All right, I think it's about time we do another one. Let's do this. One more drop set. All right, thinking about some maybe some preacher curls. Let's do that. Let's do this. I have to put this up a little bit. If I can. What? Struggling. There we go. Feel the pump though. Quick little sip before we start another one. All right, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I think so. Let's do this. I feel like all the people are leaving. Literally just me and like 3 other people. I'm telling you guys, if you don't like having a lot of people at the gym while you're there, then go at night. I feel like it's such a hack to go at night because literally all the machines are free game. You can try out any machine. You can use any weight that you want. Like, you know, you don't have to be waiting for a certain machine. All the perks, you know, of going to the gym at night. So I would say switch over. Then again, there's also some people that go to the gym like super early in the morning. I'm talking like not 8 in the morning. I'm talking about like super early, like 5, 6 in the morning. Definitely could not be me. I'm really not a morning person. So that's why I choose to go at night. Thinking about doing one more set and then switching over and doing some hammer curls to top off the workout. So let's do this one more set and off to some hammer curls. Little selfless promotion. Once again, wearing that Lionheart merch. If it'll focus. Lionheart merch. Already know. And we're also rocking, can't really tell, but some of the Gymshark joggers. Can't go wrong with those. All right, let's do this. It's more like a static hold. Oh. All right, let's go put this away and do some hammer curls. All right, let's do this. I love doing hammer curls. I remember back when I was a little teenager, I used to put those off. All I used to do were just pure up straight curls, you know? But now, once you start growing up, I'm not old yet, but I'm only 25, only. Once you start growing up, you start to realize that, you know, tricep plays a big role in the arm, 2/3 to be exact, and the brachialis, that also, you know, plays a big role. So doing curls obviously makes your arm just look that much better, that much fuller, and so do the shoulders as well. Delts coming in, having that indentation. Looking better, looking way better. That's enough blabble. Let's keep on going. Oh, we're not gonna do across the body this time. We're just gonna do straight on, so. Oh, those really pump up your arm and part of your forearm. Can't even flex right now. Oh boy. Thinking about doing one more set. I'm gonna call it a day. Haven't really gotten my rest in, so I feel like I need to prioritize my sleep a little better. If you're all new to this gym stuff, and by chance you happen to stumble on my channel, I'd say most important is food. If you're not having the right food, even if you're at the gym, you won't be able to grow or see the changes that you want to see. So I'd say food is like most important. And then I'd say sleep is second. Surprisingly, that leaves the gym, working out, at third place. So I know some people won't agree with me completely, but that's my 2 cents. And I feel like I really have been neglecting my sleep. I haven't really been getting my 8 hours, maybe 6 or 5, which is definitely not enough to get, your muscles to like fully recover. And if you're not getting that sleep in, then you're not gonna recover like you should be recovering and seeing the progress that you want. So I'd say we're gonna cut it a little shorter today, but we're gonna prioritize the sleep tonight, and I think it'll all be good. So let's do this last set. All right, we're gonna do one more across the chest. All right, so that concludes today's episode. If you guys liked the video, make sure to show some love. Hit the like button down below. Can't even talk. This workout was, a little rough. Didn't have obviously the right pre-workout meal, but hey, we're at the gym, we did it. So once again, if you really like the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you have any questions about anything fitness related, then let me know. And if you have any other video suggestions, video ideas, workout ideas, just leave them in the comment section down below. And I'll be sure to take a look at them and even do a video about them. So thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.